Well, hello there, Aquarius. It is so good to see you. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. So, today we are doing your weekly tarot reading. This is good for the week of July 18th through the 24th. So, we'll take a look at the overall energies with the oracle cards, and then we'll move to the tarot for more details. And if you're enjoying the content that I create, I'd really appreciate it if you would consider commenting, or subscribing. I really do appreciate all of your support. I'm also I'm having a contest to offer one free personal reading. It's a giveaway, and I'll have details at the end of this video if you are interested. Okay, so let's get into your reading. Loyal heart. Okay, okay, Aquarius, I'm really getting this is somebody you're not talking to, or you're not talking the truth, your true feelings. Okay, you see how the backs of the owls are they have their backs to each other, but they're turning their heads to it could be a situation where you have something to say but you're not saying it, or maybe they have something to say but they're not saying it. It's a true connection, though, that I feel like you're wanting to hold on to. Okay, you're wanting to be loyal to them. You want them to be loyal to you. It could be romantic, family, friend, coworker, but there's this situation. It's kind of like you're not talking about, and then you can't be open. It's interesting. I've never noticed this, but you see down here, this heart, it's kind of like on the egg, and it's kind of opened. It's like got flaps. I feel like there's this situation with this person that is helping you to open your heart. To open your heart and express your feelings. So let's see. Yeah, new beginnings. I feel like there's, oh my goodness, joyous fun after a time of feeling loss and pain. Yeah, I feel this is a really lovely energy, Aquarius. I don't think it could be that you are bringing in a new person. Wow. High Priestess on the bottom. This is lovely. Super lovely. Okay, so your present energy, we have family, friends, guides, and the King of Wands. The King of Wands could be somebody that's coming in. Could be this person. It could be a new person. But somebody coming in. The King of Wands is a very strong energy. Entrepreneur. Very passionate about life. Passionate about what they're passionate about. Can be somebody that's very attractive, very somebody that can kind of sweep you off your feet a little bit. But it's also somebody that represents a leader, especially maybe a spiritual leader, because we have this card here. So it's somebody that is on your path that you may be at odds with. But the message here is that this person is really there in order to help you open your heart. So, yeah. I mean, it could be a new romantic partner coming in. It could be even a new boss with the King of Wands. Gender doesn't matter. King of Wands again. Yeah. Eight of Pentacles. For a lot of you, it could be a work situation. But we also have love and family here. I feel like this person, it's interesting because you're maybe trying to move on. This person comes in and helps, I want to say, shine the toxicity in a certain situation. So it could be with the King of Wands, it could show you the toxicity in this relationship. But it could also be something that's really holding you back from moving on from a toxic situation. So, say, I'm trying to think of a scenario here. Okay, say you have moved on from a previous relationship. Doesn't have to be with the King of Wands. You just moved on from a previous relationship that was difficult to move away from. You're still in the process of trying to heal from that situation. And you meet up with the King of Wands. Okay, so this could be somebody you go out on a date with. It could be just somebody you work with. It could be a friend. It could be a family member, because we have family, friends, and guides. Okay, so it's somebody that kind of is on your path, that, you know, you kind of have this, I don't want to really open up my feelings and express myself, but this person, for some reason, is able to help you to see that that's what you're not doing. It's really interesting, because this is, you know, this represents what you're not allowing yourself to detach from, okay, so that you can move on. And you've done a lot of healing, Aquarius, you really have. But there's this energy of this person coming in, and they say something to you, or there's a situation with them. It doesn't matter. In that moment with that situation, it helps you to see what you have not yet been able to disconnect from, okay? A belief, a pattern, you know, it could be even, you know, perhaps, you know, an addiction, or, you know, a habit that you have that is preventing you from actually closing out the previous cycle. And it's interesting, because today is the full moon in Capricorn. This is the Capricorn energy. I feel like it's in this Capricorn, full moon in Capricorn energy, that you realize that this person's situation that has occurred, that may not have been easy, is actually helping you in a way to open your heart to love again. Because there's this energy. Here is your obstacle, present power, and Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords is, you know, that energy of I'm going forth, you know, I'm doing what I'm doing, and not really having any care for what other people are thinking or saying, or how it's going to affect them, right? I feel like you're almost a little bit too much trying to be in your power and moving forward, right? You're kind of like determined and moving on from that past relationship, that business that didn't work out for me, that job, that career that didn't work out. It doesn't matter. I'm moving on. I'm moving on. But there's something that's really blocking you from actually moving on. So you're putting a lot of time and energy. If you think about it, okay, you're on this boat and you're rowing as fast as you can, because you're like, yeah, I'm moving forward. I'm healing. I'm getting all of this done, you know, and you're putting a lot of energy into it, I'll have to say. But what you don't realize is that the more you're rowing, the more effort you're putting into rowing, you don't realize that the current in the river could carry you if you would just kind of relax. I feel like there's this energy of relax, like you're almost trying to do too much to move forward. And you're doing it because whatever you're leaving behind is difficult and painful. So it's kind of like full force ahead in the boat, right? But you're wearing yourself out. It's like, okay, yes, do you still have to take steps to move forward? Yes. But you're also not allowing the universe, maybe even family and friends and guides, to help you to notice that, you know, the current is, you might be over by the shore just working and working, right? But the current in the middle of the river is very swift. So if you just glided over to the middle, you wouldn't have to work so hard. It's that type of energy. See, you have the Eight of Pentacles on the bottom. I feel like you're working so hard, but you could be trying to keep a lot of plates up in the air. You could be trying to keep a lot of people happy, but you're not happy because it's like, I'm just going forward. I'm just moving forward. Yeah. Knight of Pentacles on the bottom, trying to move forward. Okay, so I'm going to say, I feel like this is a relationship. We have the King and the Queen of Wands. So you could be dealing with a Sag, Leo, or Aries, but you don't have to be. But there's this sense of, sadness, missing somebody. It's not, it didn't work out. And you're feeling, there's a little bit of energy here of feeling, unworthy of love or unworthy, period. Missing, feeling lack. So it's kind of like, well, I'm going to counter that by just working harder. But it's almost as if the harder you work, the farther behind you're getting, because we have the Hermit energy. You're finding yourself alone. I feel like when you're in this energy, Aquarius, you have good intentions. Okay, you have good intentions here. You're trying to get yourself from a difficult situation into an easier situation. But what you don't realize is that you're also wearing out the people that are around you, which could be your family, your friends, your guides. So you could see people moving away from you, okay, and leaving you almost solitary, because there's this energy about this, if you're resonating with it, and everybody won't, but there's this energy that this moving forward, kind of like trying to, it's almost like, a bulldozer, I'm bulldozing, I'm taking control and I'm just going forward, is becoming toxic. Because you're almost so super focused on moving forward that you don't realize you're burnt out. Everybody around you is burnt out. If it's a business situation, you could be like, say you're the boss, right? With the King of Wands, you're the boss, you're the leader. And, there's a big project that's due next week or next month. And you're just working. You're working really hard, but you're also making everybody else work. But there's a sense of tension here. There's a sense of stress. Whereas, when I was a teacher or when I was in the corporate world before that, if you put a little fun into it, right? We have a joyous fun. Put a little fun into it. Maybe you just even need a day off. Maybe you need to take a day of vacation, right? Mental health day. There's this energy here that you're working so hard, but you're really not getting as far along as you'd like to, because you have the Knight of Pentacles. So here's your advice. True love and the Four of Wands. It's this energy of, okay, get back into your heart space. This is a lot. The Knight of Swords, I'll have to say, is not one of my favorite energies, because it's just a really serious, determined energy. It's about getting back into your heart space, right? Thinking about the stability of not just you and your life, but of the other people that are around you. I think that there are other people in this situation, whether they're co-workers or family or friends, because you have this card. It's this energy of, whoa, wait a minute. I got to get back into my love. I've got to start loving myself more. Once again, maybe you take a day of vacation, or maybe just a half a day. If you really feel like you can't take a whole day, or just take an hour, maybe take an hour for lunch. You may not even be, you may be working through lunch. You're wearing yourself out. And because of that, you are so, there's this sense of stress and tension. So it's about allowing yourself. Yeah, just, oh my goodness, this is just so lovely. Two of Cups. I think for a lot of you, it really is about love, We have the Knight of Cups, getting back into your heart space, expressing love for yourself, expressing love for the people in your life. You know, have you told them lately how much you love them? Have you told them how grateful you are for all of their hard work in this project? You know, it's about getting back into that love, that sense of love. That is what's going to carry you forward. Yeah, and it'll bring you this stability that you're seeking. I feel like it's almost a little bit of a desperate energy of, I'm trying to hold up these 4 wands. I mean, I can see you sitting there saying, Mary Sue, you don't understand. I'm trying to hold up these 4 wands. But you can't do it with brute strength, okay? There has to be some love to keep these 4 wands on up. And you can't do it by yourself, Aquarius. So it's about recognizing that you may need to ask for help, or recognizing that you may have to learn how to, or get back into that energy of being loving and grateful to the people around you, so that they will help you hold up those 4 wands. Yeah, this takes you into a new beginning, because I feel like the new beginning is actually, oh, life doesn't have to be so hard. And you just really got into this energy because, you know, there was a situation in the past that just broke your heart. Maybe you tried very hard to hold up those 4 wands in the past, and then it came crashing down, and you're kind of like, oh my gosh, I'm feeling that same energy. Are these 4 wands going to crash down too? Well, they might. But if you step back into your energy of loving yourself, of loving the people around you, of being grateful for them. And it's not that you're not working hard, Aquarius. That is showing up in the cards. You really are working really hard. But it's like you're trying to spin all the plates by yourself. Whereas there's people around you that want to help you spin those plates. Okay, what can I do to make a difference? What keeps you up at night? What makes you cringe when you think about it, such that every ounce of you screams no more? Where can you create purpose out of your pain? And I feel like that is part of it, is understanding that you can create purpose out of this situation, okay? I feel like this King of Wands is coming in. This King of Wands may just tell you like it is. Aquarius, here's the obstacle, right? Oh, excuse me. All right, well, I'm going to leave it there. I do wish you much love and light in this situation and all your situations. And I do personal readings. If you're interested, the link is in the description box below. And if you are interested in entering my contest for a free personal reading, all you have to do is comment to this video, and somewhere in your comment put love and light. That gets you entered, and I am picking the winner on July 20th. And so I hope you will enter. I'd love the opportunity to do a reading for you. All right. Well, I'm going to leave it there. I do wish you much love and light. Bye for now.